Hi, my name's Samia, and my mom's gonna show you how to make a felted flower magnet.
Thanks for that intro, Sam. Hi, my name's Carrie, and like my daughter just told you, I'm going to show you how to make a felted flower magnet. And first off, just in case this puppy goes viral, I blog at www.workermade.blogspot.com, and I sell my handmade items at Rehash on Etsy, which is one word. And you can do a search on Etsy and you'll find me and my things. So, if you're coming from Handmade Harvest, congratulations on getting to be one of the 50 through the door and getting your swag bag. Hopefully you enjoyed all your goodies in it. And so, if you did come from Handmade Harvest and got your swag bag, then you know what's going on here. And if you didn't, well, all you need is a circle, which is, this happens to be from a felted sweater, but you can use regular crafting felt. It's a slightly different look, but same result. And you need a magnet, which you can get at the dollar store or Michael's if you want to spend more. And you need scissors and the glue gun, just in case you don't know what these things look like. Okay, so first off, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my circle and my scissors, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a spiral out of the circle. So I'll try and get that into the camera. Left is right and right is left, which is very confusing to someone that has a problem with that sort of thing. So I'm just cutting a circle, and what I'm doing is cutting, it's maybe 3/4 of an inch away from the border, all around, from the edge I should say, border. And this is not a precision craft, so don't worry about it if it gets a little narrower or a little thicker. I don't know if you got a close look at the circle that I cut out. It wasn't a perfect circle by any stretch of the imagination, so this is not a craft where you need to worry about that. No measuring, nothing like that. It's great. So you now have a cut out spiral from your circle. Okay, so the important little tip I'm going to give you right now is you don't want to work with this end, you want to work with this end in the center. Okay, so this is where you're starting, okay? So the center of the circle is what you're working with. And you're going to take that center and you're sort of going to just fold it in, and you're going to pick up your glue gun. So fold it in and tuck it, and you're just going to keep wrapping around it. So put a little dab of glue down, a little dab will do ya. And you're just going to wrap it. Okay? So you're just starting like that. That's your very center. Okay? So keep going. Wrap a little more. And glue a little more. The one thing you sort of want to watch out for is you want to, as much as possible, keep your bottom flat. Your bottom of your flower. So just so we're clear on that, that's your center, top of the flower, and this is your bottom, which you're sort of like pivoting the felt around that. So you want to keep that sort of somewhat flat. So you can, once you start going, you can sort of hold it down with your finger and wrap. So I'm going to do a few more. And I'm very organized, so I actually have a finished project to jump to right away to show you the final result. So I'll glue a little bit more, and I'm sure you guys can handle it. Take it from here. So just keep wrapping and gluing, and you're gluing like maybe in a full rotation, you're maybe gluing 3 times. And that will be plenty secure. Okay, so I'm going to leave that now. And as you can see, like if my circle was smaller, if I hadn't cut the size that I had, you know, depends what you're using it for, but there's a smaller flower, and obviously if you keep going, it's going to be bigger, or if your circle was much bigger, you get a bigger result at the end. So at the end, I haven't picked my glue bits off this yet, but there you go. There's your flower. And all you're going to do when you're done gluing it is grab your magnet, put a little glue on there, slap her on, let it sit for maybe 10 minutes, and that'll be plenty dry enough. And that is your felted flower magnet. Well done. And you don't have to stop at magnets. You can buy little brooch pins and sew a brooch pin on the back of it. That's if you're using it for that. I like to sew instead of hot glue gunning the flower, I like to stitch it along as you're rolling it. But there's lots of you can stitch this onto little bags that you make, whatever. So it's a very versatile and fun embellishment. So enjoy, and thanks so much. Bye.
Let's wash it now. Let's see how it goes.